Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Little Pigman and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the World Cup. So obviously, as you can see, it's the end of the day now. I'm on the wrong screen. End of the day now. Wales and USA match has just finished. We will get into that after we give our thoughts on the England versus Iran match today, which closely contested. Um, obviously, a little bit different to the 2-0 that I actually predicted. Um, but I'm taking half a point because Saka scored. He definitely only scored the once and not twice. But yeah, so a nice 6-2 win for us. Obviously puts us in a good position for the rest of the tournament. Um, as obviously we came in zero fucking confidence because we've had zero wins since that Ivory Coast win at the end of March, which I'm actually chuffed to say I went to because I've never been to Wembley before. So yeah, ever since that match, we've never won a match, so it helps boost a bit of confidence. Um, but yeah, it was a great performance. Obviously, their first goal was a bit of a shambles, bit of a defensive blunder for us, but with Maguire being a little bit, I think he was a little bit out of it. Um, so obviously, you play with 10, you're gonna get punished, and then their second goal, the less we talk about it, the better because it wasn't a foul in the slightest. I don't know why it went to VAR when Maguire got rugby tackled in the first half, and fuck all was said about it. But yeah, so officiating could become a bit of an issue. Um, but irregardless, we had a very good performance. 6 goals, 5 goal scorers. Bukayo Saka, man of the match with 2 goals. Very good goals, if I do add. Jude Bellingham starting the scoring with a fantastic header. Raheem Sterling capitalising off a fantastic ball from Harry Kane. Saka bagging the two afterwards. A fucking sensational volley for his first, and then his second was well taken. Very calm and composed he was. But yeah, beautifully finished. And then Rashford, his first 2 touches scores, and then Jack Grealish also scoring. With the key highlight with that being his celebration that he did in honour of that little young lad he ended up meeting. So obviously pretty much a one-sided match as you would expect. 75% of possession. It was a much more positive performance from England. Obviously, I know there is the whole it's Iran stuff like that, but realistically, it's you. I mean, you've got to win these ones. It's fair enough saying it's Iran, but realistically, if you're not doing well and not winning these comfortably, then obviously it's the talking point of obviously it's Iran. You should have pumped them. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, Iran's game was always to try and slow us down, slow the game down, maybe have it a stop start, not let us play with the ball. Um, yeah, we still did really well. Still did really well. Obviously, here's the lineup. Very much different to what I predicted. This was a 4-3-3. Obviously, you had Pickford in net, who I got right. You had Trippier, Stones, Maguire, and Shaw at the back, who I got them 4 right. Obviously, I lose a point for Ben White, since we didn't play 5 back. Bellingham and Rice in the central midfield position. CDMs, depends on how you want to see it. I got that right as well. Mount, Saka, Sterling. Um, so I guess basically I lose the point on Mount because he played instead of Ben White. And then obviously Kane up top. Um, obviously this is how it looked on that. This is confusing in this format. I did not mean to bring up the Twitter. But yeah, so obviously that was the tweet. Yeah, it was obviously as soon as the team came out, you probably once they came out, you expected us to have a bit more of a positive formation. Obviously, like I mean, I'm going to keep saying it. Like it is Iran, but realistically, you've got to come into the game with a more front foot approach. We did play similar to how I thought we would have, maybe just attacking down the wings, trying to get the ball into the box. But it was a much better performance, much more attacking display. Um, it was nice to see. Was nice to see a bit of movement from the other attackers because I know that's the issue we had at the Euros. Was Kane was obviously playing like he normally does, dropping back, finding gaps, trying to create them for others. And I think other than the Croatia match where Phil Foden attacked that space for once, and I guess maybe the goal for that, there wasn't really any other notable movements from the attacking players when Kane would drop in, and Kane got a lot of slander for it, and I think it was very much unjust because Kane's a fantastic footballer. He's an all-round player, and he's fucking brilliant. He's gonna break the England and the Premier League records, and I've been confident of those for a while. Uh, but as you can imagine, we dominated the match. I should probably get up there. I think he just deflects the assist that Callum Wilson got. Get in for Jack Grealish's goal. Um, what a performance he had, by the way. What a performance. But yeah, I was very much surprised to not see Wilson shoot. But fucking fair play to him for squaring it in that position. But yeah, obviously Kane dropped in. The spaces were filled, so it was great to see. You expected Aaron to play with a low block, and we did well to kind of be patient with it and break it down. But yeah, fantastic performance. And then obviously, as you could see, Wales and USA 1 point apiece. It was a 1-1 draw there. Christian Pulisic playing through Timothy Weah for him to score in the first half. Gareth Bale with a brilliantly taken penalty in the second half later on in the match to equalise. So this is how the groups look at the minute. Obviously, you've got Netherlands top in Group A, with us en route to playing Ecuador after the three results today, I guess. Obviously, we top of the group, as you would expect, but this is probably the best case scenario for us, because I think USA are probably, not even probably, USA, I say, are favourable for second. They could very well give us a bit of a tough game when we play them, last group game. And then obviously Wales will probably find a bit more motivation, try and get a bit into it. We should beat both teams. Wales very comfortably. Obviously, it's tournament football. It's football. Anything can happen. But yeah, so we're en route to play Ecuador, which would be much, to be fair, the way Edouard Mendy has, I'd much rather play Senegal. But realistically, as long as we don't finish second in the group, I'm happy. Because then we play either Ecuador or Senegal, because Qatar ain't getting through. And that would leave us for a bit. Why is there two BBC Sports? A bit of an easier pathway through, because then obviously we play Ecuador, Senegal. I'd say we'd beat those personally, and then pretty sure from then we get maybe, I think it's Mexico possibly. Obviously, depending on how results go. I think our tough challenge comes in the semi-final, if I'm remembering correctly from the predictor. But yeah, good cracking start for us so far. Top of the group, as you would expect. Obviously, you've got the rest of the games to go in the next few days. Our next game is Friday, so the next video will be out on Thursday. Thursday night, Friday morning, around about there. Depends when I remember I need to record. But yes, be sure to like if you're very happy with today's result, and you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe for more, as we'll be going through the whole World Cup and bringing back for the Premier League season come the return on December 26th. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and adios.